Dude, torched earth, mother. Let's go.
Oh, man.
Like, this is the closest I'm ever gonna get to Rain of Fire.
Hey Gamologists, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking it's another week of luck or skill, and you're right, but got a special guest joining Josh and I this week. So Josh, why don't you give our guest a little introductory drum roll? I don't know if you're drum rolling, but I can't hear you.
Couldn't hear it?
I didn't. I did so good!
Don't worry about it. My mic picked it up. It's all good.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Cameron Fath. I'm a former Army Ranger out of 2nd Ranger Battalion at Fort Lewis, Washington, and I'm super stoked to be here for luck or skill, so...
Ready to watch some clips? See if you actually know the games that we're going to be watching today. That's what I'm most intrigued about.
Short answer, probably not. Long answer, we'll probably find out.
Josh, are you ready?
I'm ready, man. Let's do it.
Let's get into this week's episode of Luck or Skill.
Boom!
Where the are you?
Spoiler alert. This is inverted.
One of the best parts of this game is the comms. Hey. Oh, he's got a blackjack on, and...
Oh man, it's funny because I actually use this optic in the National Guard.
Do you?
It's called a Leupold hammer. Yeah, everything looks pretty solid, so that's cool. Good to
That
know
is
what it
cool.
looks like when you're smoking some dude on the other side of it. That's awesome.
Yeah. And the fact that I can play a video game and have some kind of knowledge about that makes my nerd heart a little happy.
Yeah, doesn't it? It just adds to the games.
I mean, this is about as routine as it gets for a squad wipe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty lucky that they don't see him and just open it up because they have literally a base of fire going. If they're just like blind as hell. So I guess it's a little luck that they're not, reacting.
Yes, absolutely. But in this game, as close to real life as possible, there's not a mini map on your screen. There's not an indicator above your player's head. So when shit hits the fan, you don't really know what's going on or where bullets are flying from. And so it takes that split second to register sometimes.
I gotcha. That actually makes it even cooler.
If this is early on in the map, it would make sense for all 4 of them to be grouped up going to this outpost because I think there's some tasks there. But if it's in the middle of a map, say you're 20, 30 minutes into a raid and they just happen to be there, that's a little fortunate.
Right.
It's unfortunate.
A little bit.
The play itself seems pretty skillful. Taking the opportunity, seizing upon it, smoking them all, one by one.
Because the moment that they get out of the line of sight, then it becomes a completely different ball game in the gunfight.
How many rounds can you typically take in this game?
So we could talk about this game forever, Gavin.
Okay. So what's the verdict, gentlemen?
Skill for me, but I'm a Tarkov noob, so what do I know?
True. But I think you're correct.
I would say skill too. It looked pretty good, and the transitions were awesome. Does he use an aimbot?
You can, but this player's not using it. You're gonna rile up the comment section, dude. Don't say that word around here.
The name who shall not be said is aimbot.
Exactly, yes.
I'm here to cause chaos anyways. That's why they hired me. I'm just gonna call everything an aimbot from this point then.
Oh my goodness.
They're hacking.
Anarchy.
Hackers are ruining this game. We must band together.
And we're on Miami.
That seems
Actually, Miami Strike.
Okay. Couple nice first kills.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Hurt them all.
Crossbow, yep.
God, there's mowing.
Oh, baby.
Oh, I wanted him to hit that one so bad.
Jesus Christ.
One whiff at the end, but come on, man.
Did you hear the guy at the end?
And what do you say?
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne, the old-timey meme. See, Cam knows that one.
Of course.
I really wanted him to hit the one on the stairs.
That was clean, man.
Fine.
I mean, still recovered from that, man. That was crazy. I'm already sold.
It's that time where we gotta have a verdict. What do we say?
Hey, man, this is all skill.
Yeah.
All skill?
This dude slaps.
Jesus Christ, Jason Bourne.
See, the problem is, I wish we had some clips with a little bit of muddiness to them so I could just kind of be the little devil on the shoulder that I love to be.
Dude, this one is pure. Yeah, this one is a virgin. You can't corrupt this one.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Come at me, bro.
That was a great clip.
You think you could ever do this game if you tried your hardest?
Dude, I can do anything I put my mind to.
Hey, I love that answer.
There you go.
Absolutely. I may be 5'7", but I can do anything.
Anything is possible. Kevin Garnett.
Oh, yeah. But he's like 6'8".
Jesus Christ, Jason Bourne.
Never bring a helicopter to a knife fight. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Blade versus blade, just different kinds of blades, right?
Man, Wesley Snipes?
Oh, no. You gave him too much
Oh.
credit. He said, oh, rocket launcher didn't
Wait a
work?
minute. Oh, okay. That was weird.
It's luck, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he did nothing.
Yeah.
But so then what did happen? That's what we need to figure out.
I'm pretty sure the chopper just hits the ground. He crashes it right there.
Oh, yeah, that is what happened. He was going full kamikaze with that thing.
Yeah, he literally straight up nosedive trying to get that guy at the end. This guy's super lucky.
Oh, man. No,
yeah, because look, the knife whiffed, right? Didn't he whiff on the? Yeah, see, look, he didn't even hit the thing.
He's like 6 feet away.
What if the player with the knife just looked that intimidating that it brought a helicopter to the ground?
What if he's like a Tai Chi master and he utilizes chi to just like force push this helicopter to the ground?
We don't know.
Does he have the Zelda Triforce on his hand, or what is that?
You just went mega nerd. I have no idea what you just said.
I took the nerdism to like the next dimension.
Gotta return some videotapes.
So what is the Triforce? I'm actually curious.
It's just like 3 triangles that make a bigger triangle. It's just a symbol from Zelda.
Yeah, it's like the big Simba logo thing that you always see.
Gotcha. Oh, luck.
Yeah.
Luck.
Yeah.
All right, boring.
Nothing but luck.
I tried. I really tried to fabricate something, but it's just not working.
Just like this clip, trying to make it seem like you hit the helicopter with a knife when you didn't.
You're in the ship, so he's just gonna sit there and snipe. He's gonna die to his own.
Oh, man.
That was kind of nice, though.
Can we see that again?
I mean,
I
We
blinked.
can.
Did you see what he did at the beginning too?
Yeah, it was all a setup. And this isn't a game, too. This isn't like in creative.
Yeah, exactly. Look at this. Double jump pad, triple jump pad.
This is the type of old school Fortnite clips you would see.
He knew where the guy was because it was marked on the map. I think either him or his teammate marked the guy in the map.
I mean, that was almost debatably a no-scope. Would it be not?
It was not debatable. It definitely is. And that brings a point that we argue about here all the time.
Are no-scope skill or luck? Is that the argument?
Yeah, I'll let you come up with your own. But for me, if you're not ADSing and you're no-scoping, there is RNG on whether that bullet will hit or not.
Yeah.
And the farther you get away from your target, the more RNG that introduced. So if you have to roll a black 5 on a roulette table, are you going to call that skill when it hits, or are you going to call that luck?
No, you're calling it complete luck. It's chance. It's statistics. Yeah. It's literally all stat. For example, when I'm like shooting an intervention in Modern Warfare 2 and I'm shooting it at a wall, like it's never going to impact the same spot.
Exactly.
If I keep pulling the trigger, so it's inconsistent. So it's absolutely all luck.
I'm not going full luck. I'm going skluck on this one. First of all, the player has a lot of skill. Just pulling off this maneuver takes skill. The shot itself is luck. I agree 100% on that part. It's luck, which is why I'm not going skill.
But let me ask you this. If they do this whole thing and don't hit the shot, are we seeing this clip?
We're not seeing the clip, but I still think that the play takes a level of skill to pull off.
I get that, but then we're not seeing the clip if there's not the lucky part at the end.
I mean,
But
you can say that with any. You can say that with any clip.
No.
You can say that with any clip. We're seeing this. We're seeing this clip because he hit the shot, but I think there's
But
like
this is different
skill.
because it has a setup in a trick shot.
Yeah.
I mean, what if it was just a clip of the setup? Are you calling that skill?
I think the setup is skillful. That's why I'm saying skluck. Probably like a stupid reason.
I mean, I'll take it because we're disagreeing on something, but
I'll take
Oh,
that.
man.
If you want to split it
sure.
into two, if you want to split the trick shot into a category and then the setup to a category, I guess you can go with skluck.
Rather than just the kill, I look at it like just the whole clip together.
but you got to have that climactic moment, and the climactic moment was luck.
You know, like a 720 no scope. You know, oh, we did a 720 off a building, and then if his no scope doesn't connect, it's like, okay, he's just analoging.
Okay, well, we disagree on something.
Thank God. This is about to be a boring video, fellas.
Oh man.
I mean, isn't that how it's always supposed to be done?
Maybe you tell us. You're the expert.
Dude, I've never touched a flamethrower in my life. I was alive, not in World War II or Vietnam.
If you had the opportunity, would you?
Oh, absolutely.
That's the
Bro.
greatest answer you
Dude.
could ever have.
Dude, torched earth, motherfucker. Let's go.
Oh man.
Like, this is the closest I'm ever going to get to Rain of Fire.
To be honest, it doesn't really seem like there's a lot mechanically to this clip. It's kind of what Cam was saying. It's just let that thing rip.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, it's pretty much providing a concealment of your position. Like, you can't even see through the cloud. It's kind of an OP weapon. We call it clear by fire. So if you go into a room that you think somebody's in, instead of like just going in and waiting till you see them to shoot, I'm literally starting shooting in the entrance, and I'm just walking, shooting everything in
Just
front
to
of me.
pre-fire everything.
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what he did.
And in a confined space, too, in like a trench.
it's a choke. It's basically, you know, a fatal funnel that they all ended up being in and at the wrong place
funnel, yes,
at the wrong time. All luck, man. Put his trigger down, and that's it.
That's a valid point. That's where this gets cloudy. If we were doing a rating system, like a 1 to 10, and I was going to give this skill, I would definitely dock it for the ease of it. Almost anybody could do it. It would be like if they were trying to hit something and inadvertently hit something else.
You know, a mistaken collateral, like you're shooting some dude and some dude runs behind him, and just boom, you get 2 kills. You're like, what the f?
Is it impressive? Not at all. Is it hard to do? No. I don't know if I classify that as lucky.
Here's a question. Let's take it all the way back to MW2. Is a noob tube that clears out the cave on Wasteland, is that luck or skill?
A little. It's luck.
Do they know that somebody's there or
I mean,
or not?
You kind of know, like, the map that there's probably always people
A good
there.
chance, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You just fire a noob tube. This is kind of the same thing,
I don't think
right?
it takes a lot of skill, but I don't think it's luck.
No?
No. I'm going to give this a numerical number. I'm going to go skill, like a skill 1.5.
I mean, the luck was that they're all just there.
The scenario. Yeah. I'm with you, man. I'm on luck on this one.
Why didn't we say that with the Tarkov clip?
Well, that was more tactical. They're just like run in with a flamethrower.
I'm devil on the shoulder right now.
To answer your question, the Tarkov clip was extremely precise and accurate fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun. Rebirth Island.
Oh, no sure, guy.
Hey, does a bullet care if he has clothes on or not, Cam?
Bullets do not discriminate. You're right.
Yep, I don't think they do.
No.
A bullet to the head means you're probably gonna be dead.
Yeah, bullet to head, wind up dead.
Those are some clean shots.
They were clean.
Yes, that's
they were very
very
clean.
good way to describe it, yeah.
Just pinpoint accuracy, just boing, 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 boing.
Josh and I, Cam, are very spoiled when it comes to Call of Duty, or most gamers in general that play Call of Duty a lot. And so this is a very impressive clip, don't get me wrong, but snipers in Call of Duty are just a different breed. They are demons. They're doing stuff like this all the time.
I know. I mean, it's good because they're actually like using solid tactics. Most of these guys are trapping because you got like tracking, which is basically you're following on the target, leading in front, and then you got trapping, which you wait for the target to come to your reticle. And it looks like he's doing that on all these, and they're super clean. It looks like an easier way to do it, in my opinion. But all these dudes just straight up walk right into these guys' sights, or this guy's sights.
And had no idea.
None.
It goes, I'm dead too, and we're all dead.
Well, I mean, that's a skill for me, man. No question about it.
Cam, what do you say?
Those were clean. I gotta call it skill.
Yeah, it's hard to argue any other way. It really is. Okay, so in agreement.
We are in agreement.
Yep.
Skill it is. POV of getting vent hopped. Oh, we've seen this before, Josh.
Yep.
Saw this,
Kinda
what, a couple
sliding in the
weeks
hole.
ago?
Oh.
I think it was, yeah.
Now we get to see it from the POV like we did the other time. This is just stupid.
It's such a
There he
crazy
is.
maneuver.
You see him coming in, he knows.
And there he
he's
went.
got. And now he's dead.
You're not hitting that, man.
Oh no.
That's gonna be so difficult to hit.
Poor shame.
The difference between the clip that we saw previously and this clip, this player actually has an inclination that this enemy is gonna come through here.
Yeah.
Whereas before, they had no idea, caught them completely off guard. This player had an idea and still had absolutely no idea. The guy looked like Aladdin on a magic carpet ride coming through that hole.
Yeah, he came zooming in. Is that like...
Look at him.
Zoom.
Except Aladdin's got a deagle.
Yeah, that's nuts. No, I don't see much luck in this personally, man. I mean, he's just flying through. It's a maneuver that's obviously known in CSGO.
I wonder how hard it actually is, though, to do.
I have no idea.
Is it like drop shotting, for example?
Sure, you're kind of using the movement mechanics to your advantage.
Yeah, because I was going to say, it literally looks like that dude's just like sliding in, like warp speed hacks.
Honestly, from the other player's POV, it kind of looks like it. But it's just abusing the game mechanics in the best way possible.
Oh, man. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Don't say that, Cam.
What, man?
No.
It's okay. I'm talking like in sports, like deflating a football or something.
Or like, you know, slipping a 5 to the ref or something like that.
Yeah. The one that's willing to cheat is the one that cares way more about winning.
All right, so what's the verdict we're giving?
I think it was skill.
Skill?
Yeah, I'm called skill.
We're in agreement again. So you've seen this game before, right, Cam? Have you guys reacted to this?
Yeah, we've reacted to it. I really like the game mechanics. I like the way that you can like cant around corners such as that. And it just seems like a lot of realistic elements that have been, strategically put in this game that I appreciate. Oh, we got a riot shield.
A very tactical shooter.
Very tactical shooter.
As we have my favorite thing in the world.
Ooh. You riot shield?
Riot shield. Yeah, my favorite.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Going all the way back to episode 1.
Oh, brother. Don't bring that up, Josh. No, Luck, I don't care.
No.
I don't care.
No.
He's using a riot shield and a shotgun.
No.
Josh, it is Luck, and he's camping in a corner. I will not be told otherwise. He's demolishing the enemy team. Trying to. Oh, he's going to go for the defuse.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, another thing that I noticed is this player's trying to shoot the bomb there, or the diffuser, thinking that he's on it and making sure that he's not on it. But this player was able to stretch it out where he's not in that line of sight.
You gotta explain to me what you just said because it sounded like Chinese.
Okay, so, normally in real life, well, not really in real life, the way this works, it's got some kind of like RFID pad or something that is using the diffuser to defuse the bomb.
Yes.
So what this player did is he was able to get right to the point where he was not in the line of sight from the enemy outside, able to get around the edge of the door and then reach out and start diffusing.
I see.
Right. Guy got pretty lucky a lot of the times in this clip. He did display a level of skill, but I mean, the riot shield, the fact that the guy outside didn't smoke him that first time, the fact that he diffused and the guy didn't like just come down from his, repelling spot. I don't know. I think it's a skluck for me.
Why do you think it's a skluck?
The diffuse alone.
And everybody that plays this game past a certain point knows how long the diffuse time is. So if you're on defense, you can use that time in your favor and check it at certain times to not overexpose yourself and get hit. Unless they saw him go for the diffuse, I don't know if they really had any idea that he was doing it. He was shooting the diffuser. Our player's POV, this was the only way possible for them to get that off.
Right, yeah.
Because the gunfight that they would have had to have taken outside would have been heavily against them.
I thought it was just pretty basic. I was going to agree with Josh and say it was a skluck.
I still think it's skluck.
Okay.
Yeah, because with stuff like that, you have to get lucky that player doesn't push you. It's a 50-50 yes. Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. In this scenario, this was the only way possible for this player to pull it off.
I agree with that.
Sklucks all around.
Skluck, bartender. Give me 3 sklucks.
Shogun. You gonna show people the gun, or
not the Japanese Shogun, but it's just there's no real use for it. It's just like a, if I want to be like a cool Mexican cartel drug lord and like just carry a gun.
See how big my gun is.
Yeah, see how big my gun is. I'm compensating for something. It's not really practical. I mean, it shoots a big round. The magazine doesn't hold a lot of rounds. I'd rather use my Glock or something like that holds 17.
So it's all for show and not for dough is what you're saying.
Yeah, all for show, man.
Well, the thing with the Deagle and why it's one of my absolute favorite guns, especially in Modern Warfare, as much as I hated this game, because of how satisfying it is to get one taps with it.
Yeah.
Because if you hit him in the head, it has a stopping power to kill you in one bullet. And unlike a sniper, it has a little bit more mobility about it. But it looks like this player is, unfortunately, playing in hardcore.
Yep.
Unfortunately, man, I like hardcore.
So everything's a one shot.
No, well, that makes sense for you though, Cam.
I like hardcore too.
I think it takes less skill.
You think it takes less skill?
Yes.
High risk, high reward, though, huh?
There are some hardcore plays that are disgusting and nasty, but when you only have to have half a second of aiming versus a solid 1 to 2 seconds of aim that you can track with and aim well, I think that opens up a big skill gap.
Possibly. I can see what you're saying there.
I don't know what it is about the game, but people love to sit and, I'm putting this in quotations, play tactically. When somebody's in the corner, they may not be that good at aiming, but in hardcore, it doesn't matter because they have the jump on you.
That is true. Oh no, I like how there's like less indicators on screen in hardcore, especially if you're trying to no scope in hardcore. That's all chance. Unless you like literally put a Sharpie in the middle of your screen where your reticle usually sits in core.
Yeah.
I like to think about it as real life. You can have some idiot pick up a gun, and as long as they know how to pull a trigger, if you're in their sights, you're gonna get hit, and there's no way I can just be like, oh, I'm turning on you. As far as just the damage you sustain is more real, so it's like, I can't be like, oh, but I'm a good skilled player, and in real life I'm like, whoa, but I'm super skilled, and if some nerd on the street, you know, picks up a gun and shoots me.
You call me a nerd, Cam?
No. Sorry.
It's okay. I am a nerd.
Yeah. It's okay.
I'll be the nerd on the street.
Yeah, nerd on the street that just picks up a gun and shoots me, and I can't be like, oh, well, you know, I'm way more skilled.
Makes sense.
Yeah. But that's just my bias.
So then, is this skill, is it luck, or is it skluck?
Skill in the fact that they are hitting their shots, but they're not hitting headshots. They're hitting people in the kneecap, which is gonna do damage in real life, right? Obviously, that's gonna hurt like hell. But in this game, if it was core, you're gonna get hit in the kneecap, go ouchie, run back, magically regenerate health, and be back ready to go in the fight in a few seconds.
I mean, I think he's a little lucky because he's exposed and he didn't get hit in the trench.
I agree. That's a great point.
He does have a little bit of a rock covering his kneecaps, but what the frick is that gonna do?
To be fair, this player was killing people in the kneecap, so maybe there's something to it.
Exactly. Yeah, maybe. It is worth noting he got 4 kills.
So Skluck all around again.
Yeah, not for me anyways. Yeah.
Set me up with a Skluck, man. That collateral.
Another round, please.
3 Sklucks for me and my fine gentleman here.
Sucks to be that guy. Why do you say that?
Sucks to be you, bro.
Who? Me?
I think it sucks to be that guy.
No. Is he gonna?
And then my jet now.
Nice
my
ride.
jet now.
Modified
Bro.
jacket, fool?
That was insane.
Damn.
That's like that Battlefield 2042 trailer clip.
The Rindizuk.
Yeah, that thing.
Or however you say it. I don't know how to
Yeah.
say it. Someone's gonna get pissed that I said it that way. I already see it.
I don't know. But dude, that's epic.
Nerd history. We can all step into the classroom here with Inverted.
Please indulge me.
So back in the day, an old school Battlefield clip, one of the more popular ones, there was this move where a player was in their fighter jet and he was having a dogfight with somebody and the enemy was tailing him. And so what he did was he maneuvered his plane almost vertical at a pretty decent altitude, ejected himself, aimed with the rocket launcher, because when you inject yourself, you automatically have a rocket launcher.
Absolutely, you keep everything that's on your person.
Yeah. Shot his enemy, trailing him, and then, thanks to gravity, landed back on his plane and flew off like the badass that he is.
I just don't know how you do it. That's awesome.
I've only seen one person do it, and that was that clip. So
I think that was cool, man. That was all. That was skill.
That was a dope clip.
it was
a really dope clip.
stupid how cool that clip actually was.
It is.
I mean, dude, picks him off in the head and then rides into the sunset.
Do you think it's a little lucky that his enemy was flying right at him?
No, because obviously he was coming for him.
I'm just trying to find something.
He's stretching on this one though, man.
Yeah, I know. That's
You
what I
gotta
do.
call it what it is.
Which is what?
Skill.
Yep, I agree.
For sure, for sure.
Lessons with Cam. So PUBG.
PUBG chasing this lady down.
Yeah,
She owes him some money.
The street. As Josh said, we are in duos, so here comes the second part of that duo, and
This dude should be dead, like super dead.
Oh, but he's stacking that cover. Uh-oh. Nope. Get out of here.
listen to the keys in the background too. This guy is leaning into his monitor right now.
Oh yeah.
He's sweating.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, he's making a little good route. What's that? What are you doing there? What?
He's in the corner. He's fine, dude. Now you're banged. Now you're dead.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Man.
And now your gun is mine. And for some reason, the teammate thought it was just like a occupancy of 2 in the room at a time, and decided to just hang out till the party was over, I guess.
That's a no from me, dog.
No.
That's a no from me.
That's
Nah,
a no
this
from
clip
me,
is
dog.
saturated with luck, dude.
Yeah.
Saturated. I like that word.
Yeah.
Saturated.
You don't think there's any skill mixed in there with it, though?
Baiting him maybe to some extent, but you don't know that he's coming in at that exact time.
This player's POV was incredibly weak. Should have been dead long before this. I agree with that.
Yeah.
And so it makes sense that the enemy team ran at them, knowing that they had the advantage of the other player not having a gun and the enemy having the shotgun.
Yeah.
It made sense that they chased, but I get what you're saying is not knowing exactly when he was going to come in that room.
I don't hesitate in saying this is a straight luck for me.
Interesting. I'm leaning towards a Skluck on this one. I identify the presence of some sort of skill. A, yeah, he should have been dead a long time ago. B, he did a pretty good route up to that room. Like, he was zigzagging. He went out the building, back in another building, upstairs, closed the door, and then he picked up the flashbang immediately and threw it. Like, he had no indication that they were actually trailing him or were in that close of range.
He didn't even open the door. He left the door shut for the enemies to come through. So they could have never opened the door and he could just had a bang party of one by himself.
I think that was just pure chance that she came through and ended up eating that.
You don't want to eat a bang, dude.
Don't eat the bang.
Have you ever been hit by one?
Yeah, man, it sucks. They are really loud and they're really bright and they hurt your eardrums.
How long does that last?
I would say like about a second, but it's not like the whole, like, I can't see, you know, my ears are ringing.
Well, how did it happen to you?
Back in the day when we were doing like shoot house training at nighttime, when we basically teach throwing a flashbang, you always want to break your arm on the door jamb, so that's how you know like your grenade is going in the room. Sometimes you just have to like chuck it from the back, and I had a buddy of mine at nighttime.
See where this is going.
Yeah, and he threw it at the door jamb, and it just bounced off the wall and just landed at my feet. And all I remember is like hearing a like something hit the floor, and I look at it and it blows up like right at my feet. So it's like Step Brothers when he turns on the light switch and he's like, ah! The scope ended up hitting me in the mouth and I started bleeding and like gave myself some scope bite from a flashbang.
Did the guy even apologize?
Hell no, he's a...
Cam made a bang once and he didn't like
Yeah,
that.
well, it didn't taste good. My skill component of this is just the way he was able to basically kite the other team to where he wanted them to be.
Is that a military term? Or
no, man, it's actually a gamer term. I got it from World of Warcraft.
Or you're out nerding me right now.
Possibly. Just trying to look cool in front of you guys. So it's kind of like you're dangling a carrot in front of the horse's mouth, funneling them to where you want them to. So I'm going to go with a Skluck!
Josh, you say luck. Cam and I in agreement. Skluck.
Yeah. Na.
Ooh, little GTA 5
Batman.
action. Whoa!
GTA 5, where the most just ridiculous, dumb things come to fruition.
Oh my god. Oh, is that a
Rocket
submarine?
League, man.
This guy is landing
Oh, the
vehicle
submarine.
on a submarine.
Submarine.
Who does that? Not a yellow submarine either, just a normal submarine.
They did it.
They sure did, Josh.
They sure did with the Batmobile. I'm gonna get roasted for calling it that, but it's okay.
Well, is that not the Batmobile?
Looks like it to me.
I'm not touching it.
I'll call it a Batmobile.
I have bad memories. I also really like this car. He looked like he was, what was it? The Jetsons? That's what he looked like he was driving.
Bro, the Jetsons. What a classic. It looks like that old school Batmobile with Michael Keaton.
Yes, absolutely.
No, I think it is as well, but like I said, I'm just staying away from it. The GTA clips that we've seen hurt my head, and this is one of them.
Yeah.
I don't know why you would want to do it. I don't know how you come up with the idea, but somehow somebody does, and then they pull it off.
Beautifully done, too.
It was cleanly executed.
And they meant to do it. I want to say that. They meant to do it.
They meant. That's a good point. Because, I mean, it's not like they hit a random ramp and this submarine came out of nowhere and they're just
breached
like,
above the water.
Yeah, just breached. No, that submarine is static. It's been there.
So that, to me, is a formula for skill in my book.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree as well.
Agreeance all around. These are things we love to see.
Oh, yeah.
Grenade launcher is my weapon, so I'm just going to be super biased and just say this is all luck before the clip even starts.
Oh, you're taking a little prediction, huh? All because of the noob tube.
Yep.
Ooh. 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 Are you sure?
I could have done that in my sleep, okay?
Oh, yeah?
No. No, never mind. I'll take it back. That was a clean shot, man.
An element of luck involved, though?
What element?
The noob tube? No.
Well, the noob tube, it's not like a no-scope. It has a more fixated path on which you can shoot it and aim it. There's not that much RNG in where it's going to go. I really appreciate this player's patience.
Waiting for the helicopter to slow down?
Yeah, I think the element for me is the fact that the helicopter slowed down and this player was still able to see it. Like, it was right on the cusp of it going over the edge of that cliff. If this player shoots that grenade over the cliff and doesn't see the helicopter, then it's luck.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing. It's pretty deliberate.
And instead of taking the Hail Mary on the helicopter flying and making more unpredictable movements, it kind of waits till it does this 180 and stops all momentum.
No, that's true. I mean, you're a little lucky that he didn't take off once you shot it, though. There's a time delay there.
There is a time delay.
He's got a little drink with an umbrella in it.
Yeah, see, you guys were swaying me towards skill, but after that time delay, I think I'm going to go Skluck on that one.
Weirdly enough, I think the fact that this player had patience is what's going to slay it towards Skluck. If this player would have taken the shot on the helicopter moving on like a set plane with a trajectory that he could calculate, then I would probably give it skill. But the fact that he kind of waited and slowed down, and from there it could be a more erratic movement, makes for a lot more possibility of error in my mind.
I'm going to pick Skluck.
Yeah, I agree.
Skluck's all around?
Skluck's all around.
Skluck's all around.
Yeah, this is going to be an expensive night.
So we're on Interchange, which is a giant shopping mall.
Oh, you want to go hit up the idea?
Yeah.
I love their meatballs.
You?
Yeah, they're good, man.
You don't have a plum store in there?
No.
Oh my god, you see what he did? I don't know why he's tabbed out. Oh my god.
I mean,
that poor man. No.
You gotta explain to me what just happened.
Just embarrassment, Cam. That's what happened. Dishonor on this man's whole family.
And all. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like there's an element of luck in there because, like, the guy shot at him.
You are not wrong. You are not wrong at all.
Yeah. But is it all luck?
I don't know.
Because it's kind of a smart play, but it seems pretty lucky that...
It's not smart. It's very memey.
I would love to see the other player's POV.
If somebody's recording this and they're the ones that get surprised like that, I'm sure they're deleting it and never looking at it ever again. What's weird is the fact that he even looks towards the player, shooting at him, and then lays down. Instead of getting shot at the first couple times and then playing dead, looking at him with like a side eye, like, you think I'm dead?
Man, I gotta play this game.
You need to, man.
There's so much shit that is just...
There is. You're not going to be good at it, I promise.
Oh, yeah, no, I suck at first-person shooters.
It feels like luck, man. I don't know. I'm going luck.
If he would have executed it better and didn't have the guy walk up to him and try to put an extra one in his brain and miss, then it might sway it. But that's entirely luck for me.
I'm gonna go luck too.
There you have it. Okay.
Oh, we're in Verdansk.
Can't wait for the new map.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd like to see you move around a little bit more. There we go. Reposition.
Ooh.
And the enemies are like, there's no way. He has to be on the staircase. Where else could he be?
Big oof.
One thing that we always like to say here, Cam, is that great clips are born from very bad players. Or worse than average players.
Yeah, I mean... I don't know. Maybe I just sound biased because there's nothing really impressive here.
Oh, you don't think?
No.
I'm not really seeing anything absolutely wild either. But
my
point is that well, there's still more to this because you said 2 of them. Is if this player was going 1v4 against a competent squad, he would be dead in a minute.
Right.
Because they will know how to circle their prey and stuff like that.
Okay, I was gonna say, what do you consider a competent squad?
Not this squad.
Not this one.
Because they said, oh, our first guy died from the stairs. There's no way he could be anywhere else. But that's also why repositioning and stuff is so important, so you can take advantage of people that don't necessarily have the same skills that you do.
Yeah.
Oh, he's moving fast.
He's hacking, Cam.
Aimbot? No.
Yeah.
See, this player's really good at repositioning. They know not to stick in the same spot. They know to use their cover.
That one, to be fair, he kind of stayed in the same spot.
Yeah, generally, yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, the other team's not great, both the teams.
Those guys got shot in the field and just said, this is where I die.
I don't know that we take away from the clip because the other team sucks, do we?
I think we take away from it for giving a numerical value.
Yeah, but in terms of skill, luck, skluck.
Yeah, the other team definitely made it look or seem as if this player was skilled. At no point in this clip is he pressured by 2 people at once. It's always 1v1.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's shooting most people in the back because the enemy is very unaware.
Yeah. And even in this field.
Yeah, even if there's a 1v4 with people in the field where they know exactly where the enemy's at, and all they had to do was lay down suppressive fire, and they just kind of... I don't know what they did, but they did it.
There's not like a wow factor to this clip, but I don't know that it's like lucky or splucky either.
What I would have liked from this player is to see him rap a little bit more.
What does that mean?
Like, especially in the first one before, I would have liked him to maybe like jump out the building, reposition a little bit more, come from a different angle a little bit quicker. He did end up going down the fire pole.
Yeah.
Which was great. But even then, that's the only thing he did to kill 4 people. And then same with the second clip, he kills 1 and then just hops in the back of the truck and just kind of uses cover. If you reposition quick enough, by the time the enemy's teammates are looking at a certain place, you can already be at a slightly off angle, shooting them in the side and they have no idea.
Yeah.
What are we thinking, gents?
I think it's a skill, but just not an impressive skill. Like, it's just like, okay, cool.
I think that's fair. I mean, it wasn't anything fancy, but he didn't crack under the pressure and he was able to keep it together. So I'll go with skill.
I agree with both of you. That's it, boys. That brings almost a wrap. We have to do one more thing, Cam.
What?
We have to. Why do you sound so mad?
I'm sorry. It was more like a what? Make my day type of what?
Yeah.
I wasn't like a god damn it. What's next?
Well, here on Luck or Skill, it is custom to us to pick our favorite clips that we have seen every week. It doesn't mean it has to be the most skillful. Sometimes it can be the one that you enjoyed the most. Sometimes it can be the most skillful. It's dealer's choice.
Okay, easy. Battlefield 4 sniper headshot, take the jet.
That was really simple.
I have a memory of a goldfish, so I can only remember maybe the last like 6 clips, so.
Okay, Josh, well, do you know?
I know. Exact same thing, dude. That was like the sickest clip ever. I loved it. And I know you're probably going to say, am I right?
No, I'm not.
Oh, man.
I think it was the coolest one that we saw. Yeah.
It's all a front.
The problem is, it's so difficult to choose anything but that.
It's pure epic.
It was amazing. Come on, let's agree once more.
Okay, I agree. We're all in this together.
3 straight. All right, guys. Well, that concludes another episode of Luck or Skill. Huge thanks to Cam for jumping in on this one with us, man. Having an absolute blast. If you guys didn't already, be sure to subscribe to Gamology here on YouTube. Go check him out on Facebook. Head over there and give them a like there as well. I said there too much.
And like the video. We got Cam here. Like it.
Like the video. Come on, it was pretty epic.
It was epic indeed. And if you want to see and hear more from me and Israel, check out our podcast at Pop Culture Field Manual Podcast on YouTube or Instagram. If you want to see my streetwear brand Kit God, check out kitgodapparel.com. Don't suck, love Skluck. See you next time.
Did you drum roll?
I drum rolled, yeah.
Like, you're sure it could pick up? Because my thing is, if I can't hear it on your mic, there's no way.
Kind of like that piano thing where you couldn't hear it, but it's picking it up.